OTAs next week. Well, there's a practice next week that the media will be there. OTAs for the next few weeks, and then mini camp to wrap it up in mid-June. We're all watching quarterback competition, but like it would be also nice to have some reports on other players, some guys who are under the radar, guys who aren't making headlines. Who do you think the dark horse player to monitor in camp will be?
I've got 5 players, so I don't know how many you have. We can go back and forth, or
I have
can
0.
give my list.
You
Okay,
just give
perfect.
all of yours, and I'll
Okay.
just see if I can add to that.
Okay, all right. Kalia Davis, because I
like that.
I think this last year Kinlaw's with the team, and so they've got to find a rotational guy that can be a good run defender, do everything that they hope Kinlaw would do, and I think Kalia Davis might be able to be that guy. Might be DJ Jones in the making. We'll see.
That's
So
how
I would
they
say
sort of
Kalia Davis is one.
advertised him, right? They redshirted him. He was hurt, but they took him at that point in the draft, and he's supposed to be a DJ Jones type.
Yep.
So that'd be cool.
Yep. My next 2 are competing for the nickel corner spot, which is going to be super important this year. Isaiah Oliver and Samuel Womack. Remember, they lost Jimmy Ward, which he struggled early in that spot. He was pretty adamant that he didn't want to play nickel corner, but he was really good at it as time wore on. And it's going to be very important that one of those guys earns that spot and is pretty damn good. They can't have a big drop off there. So I would say Isaiah Oliver and Samuel Womack are guys to watch as well.
I like those. I got some other ones. Jason Poe, remember Jason?
Oh, yes, of
and
course.
Joey Fisher. These 2 guys are playing right guard at rookie minicamp. I'm not sold on Spencer Burford. I know, like, I don't know what to think of Spencer Burford. He played as a rookie, which is commendable. Aaron Banks couldn't do that. But at the same time, like, he wasn't good at all. He was the worst player in the offensive line, and he couldn't even play full games. So I'm not just going to assume that he's going to improve. Could he? Absolutely. In which case, that's your job. If not, he kind of just lacks strength. And Joey Fisher doesn't. Jason Poe doesn't. Those dudes really anchor. So I'd like to see if Spencer Burford still is kind of getting pushed around a little bit and still has more potential than actual production. What about these 2 like Herculean right guards that you got? And I know Joey Fisher has short arms. And so does Elijah Vera Tucker over in on the Jets. Like, I was actually looking, there are some guards that have some short arms, but what Elijah Vera Tucker has, who went to my high school, shout out Bishop O'Dowd, really freaking strong.
Yeah.
And that's just not Burford right now. Well, maybe he is. We'll see.
Well, let's also not forget that Feliciano's here. This is a veteran who started last year on an offensive line. He could easily slide in and take that job. So I think it's a really good one. Burford
probably has a better chance than Joey Fisher, too, if we're being honest.
Yeah, maybe.
For keeping it a buck.
Yeah, if we're keeping it a whole buck.
Keep it a buck.
You usually keep it 99 cents. Yeah.
99.
I got 2 more. And I think these are bubble guys and interesting names because they were both drafted last year pretty early. Danny Gray and TDP.
Yeah.
These
Those guys are on the chopping block quicker than most 3rd-round picks would be. And it's not even necessarily their fault, but you just don't get a long runway here. You got to show something now. What do you got?
Can we pound the table for Ja'Cour Pearson to get a shot as well? My gosh.
What are they waiting for? Yeah. He torched your guys at your rookie minicamp.
Yeah.
I mean, look. You gave Isaiah Winstead a 90-man roster spot, and I think he deserves it. Great story, but Ja'Cour Pearson was better. So what are you waiting for? I'm not saying take the spot away from Winstead, but like if you can find one for him, I'm thinking you can find one for Pearson too. I don't know.
If the 49ers don't pick up Pearson, can you see a scenario where he ends up with, I don't know, maybe Patrick Mahomes and puts up 600 yards and kills the 49ers on some end rounds this year in the Super Bowl? Like I could.
Yes.
So, like give him a shot at least.
Absolutely. Or he could go back to Seattle. He was playing with the Sea Dragons. He could go to the Seahawks. I don't know, but I don't just seem like he's the kind of guy who, I mean, what? Again, nothing against Isaiah Winstead. What did he do? He posted some practice videos. Dude, this guy came to your camp and dusted people Winstead didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying right off Winstead, but like this dude, it should have impressed you. I think. I don't know.
He's been competing for like a
Yeah.
year straight. And I don't know if you ever watch him, but I mean, the must see YouTube videos. Destroying, he does his one-on-one wide receiver versus DB videos, and he pays out $10,000. He won like 6 of those things. And then he goes to the XFL, is the leading wide receiver there in the whole league in catches and
I love
yards.
this guy.
And
I love this
now
guy.
he's fighting for a spot in the NFL. He's going to get picked up by somebody. And I would not be shocked if he's a difference maker. Even as a kick returner, I mean, I could see Dante Hall type things happening. I'm just saying, give him a shot.
Yeah, why would you not? I don't know. Like, is Daz Newsome really going to do more? There's some wide receivers in the night. I don't know.
The ultimate competitor, man. He's been competing for a year straight against.
What's the point of even bringing in tryout guys if you're not going to take them seriously when they kill it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say, though, he looks funny in his pads. I'm looking at him like, whose little brother got on the field? What happened?
He's got his own clothing line and a cool nickname. He goes by JPZ. Like, come on, man. Sign
He's
the
so
guy.
good. He's so good. Maybe he's just like, the mini camp all-star, like the shorts and shells all-star. I don't know, but I'd like to find out before the Seahawks do.
I'm not trying to sell the XFL as the NFL by any means, but if you were the best in the whole league and there are other players getting invites and making teams, you might want to consider them. Just I'm going to throw it out there.
Dave Barclay says, when did Fan become Stan? Born in 82. Roughly 2000. Eminem.
Yeah,
is a song
Eminem.
about his biggest fan, Stan, who was like a stalker. And he was really creepy. And most of Eminem's music really aged poorly. Like that song is just off-putting and unlistenable.
Yeah.
Just terrible. It's one of the worst songs ever written. Stan. That's the thing. We use that word all the time. Go back and listen to Stan right now. Tell me if you make it all the way through. There's a feature. It's sung from this point of view of Stan writing like really creepy letters. And in the background, I don't know who, maybe Dr. Dre decided that they should have like a pencil noise. Like,
yeah, scribbling.
It's like, shut up. And then the chorus. Oh my God. So definitely one of the worst songs ever written for sure. So if you want to know, Dave, go listen to that song. Tell me if you make it through it. Ryan G. Kenzie says, don't spend this all in one plane. My grandma.
He's saving money up for that Flave bet.
My grandma used to give me rolls of pennies, $2. It'd be 4 rolls. So nice. But I was like 3. I got $2 in pennies. Flave says, not a very Christian response. Oh, come on. I definitely bring that up in your next confession. Don't want that one on the old record.
Yeah.
I don't hurt Flave's.
Maybe. I don't know. The one thing that I don't tolerate though is people bringing up religion in any sort of like sports argument. Like, sorry, It was a dude response, and I'm not apologizing. So
yeah, be a dude or a bro. Angel Sanchez says, with all the wide receivers we have, who's going to blow out?
Like in a good way or a bad way?
That's
like a blowout, like a New Jersey like haircut, like from the Jersey Shore.
Ray.
One of those things.
Ray. If we're talking hair.
Yeah, for sure.